So we just got a descent down to 27,000. I realize now that you can't hear the ATC, but that was the instruction that I got. I have to go and check the settings and see if there's something I can do on Xbox so that you can hear the ATC. We were initially at 31,000, but we were in the clouds, so we requested a altitude change to 37,000. So we were up at 37,000. Now we're headed down to 27,000, coming into Ecuador. We've done all our approach preparations. Let's get a wing view. So we'll go ahead and hold 280 on our descent as far as speed. Alright, we're headed down to 17,000. Which again, that doesn't quite line up with the approach we have, because the initial approach for the transition to the VOR is at 18,000 feet, and they're sending us down to 17. So we would be 18,000 here, and then fly this around and down in for the landing. Again, this is all mountains. The airport is at about 8,000 feet. But as you can see, these mountains here, this is 15,251 feet. This peak is 15,696 feet. There's a 10,000 foot, 2,500 foot mountain there. This one's 14,670. So pretty much gotta follow this, make sure we don't crash in any mountains. Hopefully they don't give us any more descents below 17,000. If they do, we're going to disregard that. 'Cause again, we don't want to crash into any mountains. And so that's why I really don't care for the ATC. Because it's not really accurate. Based on environment, mountains, things like that. See, they changed it. So initially they said 17,000. Now they give us 18,000, which is correct. 18,000 is the correct altitude, not 17,000. But it does that too. It'll go back and forth between altitudes. Again, another reason why I don't like the ATC. But at least on PC you have options. Like AI options beyond ATC, say intentions. And then you could also use the VATSIM network or Avail. Those are real people giving control for flight simmers. We're going to go ahead and change our pressure to 3019 because we're at 18,000, which is that threshold between when you change it. And so we want to make sure we're correct going in. So I can't say, what ATC is really like. We need to be 18,000 here. So we probably could have stayed up a little bit longer, but again, I don't know what ATC is like in this area. They might have you come down. To this altitude earlier. But we've got about, I think this is the 40-mile mark, is that? Yeah. It's about 40 miles to go. We'll hold 280 till we're almost to that waypoint, the keto VOR, and then we'll bring our speed back to 250. And once we get on that approach, we're probably just going to let VNAV do the descents instead of listening to ATC. So let's go ahead and scale this back to 40. Get a good window look. You're gonna fix this in 24, this grainy stuff right here. Okay. You heard him, 230. So we'll comply with that. Well, actually, you didn't hear them, but it just told us to reduce our speed to 230. So let's see, on our missed approach, climb direct to the Q and V VOR at or above 10,600, then turn left climbing to QIT VOR and enter holding at 18,000. Which is set for us. So if we do go around, we'll follow this. Come back and repeat the process again, basically. Okay, so We were just cleared for the approach. They told us to descend to 14,000. We are not going to do that. We're going to stay here at 18,000 feet. So if you look at the approach chart, let's see. Yep, we're 18,000 feet here at Quito VOR, all the way to this Delta 179 Foxtrot point, which is here. There's the airport there. No, that's not the airport. I think the airport is... let's see. Oh, maybe that is the airport. No, that's not the airport. This is the airport over here. So we're gonna okay. So it's trying to keep us up, so let's bring out some speed. We're gonna head down to 10,500 feet. And slow to 180. Our initial fix there, 10,500. Going flaps 5. Down to 180. We're slowing down pretty good. looking good on the descent. Get these lights on. Let's just get configured early because this is a bit of a descent here. And there's the rain. At least we have a headwind that's coming straight down the runway. Now, of course, I could turn on the wipers, but they don't do anything. But in 24, they will. Descent's looking good. This is the terrain map. So we'll go ahead and arm the approach. About 15 miles out. Final approach speed of 144. Go ahead and slow to 170. So we are cleared for the approach. Eight miles out. Let's just go ahead and configure early, get that gear down, go flaps 15. Arm the speed brakes. We got lights on. Engine switches are continuous, and let's go flaps 30 and 144. Runway 36 clear to land. My throttles, my airplane.
1,000. $500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
We got a long runway, so we'll just take it. We'll take the next left. And welcome to Quito, Ecuador. And let's get ground. Looks like we're parking over there on that stand. Alright. Let's go here, here, and shut down. Alright, fuel pumps off. We'll leave one going. Like that. We'll depressurize that. Let's go ice on. Let's go sign off. And we can go anti-collision off. Very cool. Let's go here. Let's get our actions going. Ground. We'll set our chocks. And request a cart. Do all that good stuff. And let's see. I don't think that jetway will reach us. But let's find out. It's gonna try. I doubt it. Oh, what do you know? It made it. How about that? Alright. Get a door open. And let's go here. So we got that done. Get some air conditioning over there. ahead and get the APU off. Close that. Let's go APU off. Uh-oh. I forgot to connect to the ground power. There we go. I called for it, but I didn't connect to it. What an awesome flight. We're here in Quito. Pretty cool. They're pretty cool handcrafted airports. So we are in South America, Quito, Ecuador. I wonder if they're modeled on the inside. Woo! Nope. Nope, not modeled. Oh, that'll do it for this flight. But as you can see, all the terrain that is here in Quito, Ecuador, the airport itself is up on this plateau. Look at the rainbow. Oh, that is so cool. Quito, Ecuador. Nice. Alright, well, gonna end this one. Hopefully you get a chance to check this one out. This is probably one of the more cooler fights with the scenery.